Okay. What's up, buddies? Welcome back to another episode of the LEEDS EVO RTG series / the 6 p.m. content reaction series for the time being. Apologies yesterday for my relatively somber attitude in regards to like the state of affairs in Ultimate Team and the fact that I feel like I have Ultimate Team gameplay fatigue. That hasn't changed today. I mean, I spent the better part of the start of the stream today talking to my chat about my feelings around gaming and Ultimate Team and what the game plan might be going forward. But for now, let's try and just keep things rolling and keep it positive. And I guess if you kind of want to know my thoughts and ideas and mentality around Ultimate Team, you're going to have to watch the Twitch streams, I guess. Because I think I want somewhere in my social media presence, maybe the YouTube channel, to be just somewhere where I am showing the things I'm enjoying, as opposed to just being constantly so infinitely negative about everything. So I think that's going to be the game plan. Having said that, we're about 15 minutes away from content. So we do have a bunch of SBCs I'd like to finish up just to keep the... While I'm in this weird land of not wanting to play much competitive gameplay, I don't want this series to stagnate in terms of the packs we have, the healthiness of the club, and the things that we have finished on the account. I want that all still to be kind of rolling, so that hopefully when we do get a special LEEDS player in packs, we can just hit the ground running and really try and pack them among all those things. So I started doing, I believe, the Africa SBC. So I ran out of players, believe it or not. Low-rated silvers, low-rated golds, low-rated bronzes. So we're just going to go through and rip the packs that we've built up. And then also, we have a lot of Libertadores players. So I'm thinking we do 1 or 2 runs today of the League SBC grind. Now, ideally, more than anything, I should probably just be straight up playing gameplay, because I am like... Somerville's EVO's running out in 6 days, and I think I still have like 7 games to play with him. Sonny Perkins' EVO runs out in 8 days. I have about 9 games to play with him. Then I have all the LEEDS players, that the actual starting players. Stroik, Bogle, Willie Nonto, and maybe Ethan Ampadu. I still have to work on their cards too, right? So I have a lot to do. But let's just see how today goes. Let's see what content looks like. It's Monday. Are EA going to be boring and just give us 79 by 2s again as the upgrade packs for 6 rares for the last 6 weeks in a row? I hope not. Hopefully they do something different. Maybe a 79 by 2 where it's just 6 golds, so you can use rares and non-rares instead. Be a nice little change. Another Libertadores player. Champs gameplay today. There is more chance of Pamela Anderson from the 90s walking into this room and delivering me eggs to eat for breakfast than there is a chance of me playing Champs today with the LEEDS EVO RTG. I'm sorry, my man. There is more of a chance of Baywatch Pamela Anderson delivering me a coffee refill on stream right now than there is me playing Champs. So I'm not saying there's a chance. In fact, that is my description of it being an impossibility. Champs is the fun part, though? No, it's really not. It's really not. If it's the fun part for you, that's awesome. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of jealous that you find Champs fun. But Champs is not the fun part, though, for me. And hey, we all can only live in our experiences. Oh yeah, these are just 1 rares, aren't they? Is Nick dressed as a 50-year-old who can't admit he's 50 years old, so is dressed like a 20-year-old? Well, I'm 40, so I don't know where we go from here. Oh, got another Libertadores player. I think Coates is 3K. Rewards are good, though. In FUT Champs? Rewards are good if you have good pack luck. I don't know if I would say rewards are good in FUD champs. I would argue rewards are good if you have good pack luck. I've seen guys get 5 wins and get crazy rewards in champs, and then I've seen guys get 13 wins and get nothing. So I feel like it's more just luck based. I could be wrong, but the silver live event is quite fun. Yeah, I think you're the first person to say that, E-Waters. That's good. Again, if it's fun for you, that's awesome. To be honest, gameplay has always been shit. Good players adjust every year. Pros are still going 15-0. Has nothing to do with gameplay. Everything you said there is completely, like, nonsensical to the conversations we always have on this channel. You're right. Gameplay has, year in, year out, always been shit. But it's been bearable for many different years, for many different reasons. This year, more than ever, I find that the gameplay competitively is not bearable because of how completely garbage the input delay and lag is. And maybe that's, like I said, because I have online gameplay fatigue. That might not be because this game is any worse than previous year's games. I would actually argue FC26 is probably better than at least FC25 and FC24. But again, a big pile of shit being slightly better than another pile of shit is still fundamentally a pile of shit, as Mr. Dorian Yates eloquently said about Dr. Mike Israel. So, yeah, but that's just me. If you're new to the scene and you like watching pros do their thing and go 15-0 in laggy delayed gameplay, and that's great. That's awesome. It's just not for me, man. I've been in this game for so long that I'm happily able to just call it as it is. And at least for me, can admit when something isn't for me. Playing football in the freezing cold? Yeah. It's gonna be freezing for the next fucking 2 to 4 months out here as well. I enjoy FM content. What would need to happen for that to come back? FM26 to not be a dumbed down console shit release. 20 times less good release than FM24. Ooh, Caldy. I should use my gazillion points on this sub. Hope the gym session was good. It was a good chess day. Congrats to the Ireland residents for their amazing run. It should come through. Oh yeah, I paused alerts. Hey, let me bring alerts back for a second here.
Hey man. Hey man.
Hey.
Jackson, thank you so much, man. M3D Max, Tom DeBomb, thank you all for the resubs, guys. Thank you, thank you. I don't understand how FIFA, well, you mean how EA hasn't took the time to fix gameplay since 17. I think there's a lot of issues. I think they are taking the time to try and fix gameplay, number one. And I do think a lot of things in the gameplay are better than in previous years. But I think fundamentally there's three massive issues, okay? Let's really call it as it is. There's 3 massive issues with making gameplay better. A, the game is coded on 15-year-old dog shit code that they keep building on top of. When your foundation is rotten and garbage to its core, you just keep building on it, building on it, it's always going to be fundamentally garbage. So the biggest issue with gameplay is that it is super old code, and the guys that built the baseline code are long gone. So that is a fundamental issue, I would say. Second pillar of shit that is really bad with gameplay is that the servers and the server ping and the server tick rate and the hertz of the servers, the quality of the servers are so fucking terrible that unless you're in the server or within a 5-kilometer radius of a server, your connection to the gameplay is so delayed and awful that it doesn't matter even if Pillar 1, which is the foundation coded game, is good, it would still feel bad. So you have two horrible issues as fundamental foundational pillars of what makes online gaming good. Both of the foundational pillars are fucking shit, okay? Then, on top of that, you have this ugly duckling of a third pillar, which is the cancer-fucked soccer, football, shit fan mentality of the user base, which is a good 60 to 70% of the user base are the shittest level of human on earth that will do everything possible to find every fucked mechanic to just get some easy goals in a video game. So when you have these three foundational, fundamental pillars of shite, broken old code, broken shit servers, and a broken, toxic, cancerous community, you now have the end result of FC26. I mean, it's the truth. Yeah, the unholy trinity. Exactly. What's the fix? My understanding of the fix would be rebuilding all of the broken pillars. Taking a couple of years off and rebuilding from the ground up the code of the game, which would probably cost them hundreds of millions in actual paid labor, and hundreds upon hundreds of millions of lost money from the yearly FIFA purchase and then the FC point purchase cycle. So that's never going to happen, right? It would require a full restructuring, rebuild of all their server connections and a massive infrastructure upgrade of servers in areas and the quality of servers, not the cheap shit servers that they use. And then again, it would require a complete retraining of this fucking brain dead Neanderthal fucking stupid shit brained community that we have into building them into like understanding the fundamentals of like fucking gaming's gotta be fun, man. Build a fun team, try new formations. Like, and again, all three of the fixes I don't think can nor will ever happen. And that's why I feel so disenfranchised with this game now, man, because it kind of is just like at a hopeless crossroads. And yet here we are still losing our minds playing this game every year. No, see, we're not though. Don't get it twisted. We're not. Dude, I would say in the last 5 years, they've lost a good 50 to like 60, maybe even 70% of their user base. The viewer numbers all over social medias are in that realm of drop off, which absolutely means that that's the realm of drop off of people playing the game. So just because I, as a job, and others are playing this for various reasons. You still find fun with EVOs and whatever. But come on, man. To try and pretend like they still have the community by this and that. No, the chickens have come home to roost now, man. This has been about 5-6 years coming. And now we're at where, dude, the game is fucking released a month ago. Look at the viewer numbers on Twitch, man. Look at the fucking views on YouTube, unless it's Run the Fut Market or Zway or the few big guys, right? So I mean, that doesn't even work anymore to try and be like, oh, but we're all still playing. Nah, we're all not. Brother, me and you are like the few that remain. There isn't a we are all still playing. There is some of us are still fucking playing for whatever reason. Some may be good reasons. Some may be just addiction reasons. Whatever. I know. I love how I said at the start of the episode, we're going to keep it positive today. Oh, God. Well, that hasn't worked. Sometimes reality isn't positive, boys, but it still needs to be talked about, I guess. Still playing because we once loved this game. Still playing because we know that this game can be good. Still playing because we find fun building our favorite EVO clubs or favorite EVO nations, right? There's a lot of reasons. Still playing because you're addicted. Still playing because of the FOMO, right? Still playing because you're paid to play. Still playing because 70 to 80% of your income comes from still playing, right? So we all have our reasons, right, boys? Anyways, 6 p.m. content. Let's have a little gander. Let's see what the upgrade packs are looking like. Might make sense to rethink our consumption, though. Might make sense to rethink, man. Maybe a new RTG for Thunderstruck, or maybe we take a break from Ultimate Team because I'm feeling washed, and we come back for like the new Poor Man Road to Glory series for the subathon for Team of the Year. Right? Maybe that's the play, boys. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't made it. I don't want to make a full decision just yet, but maybe it is the play. Okay, so what do we have? I think the first thing I'm going to check is like what upgrade packs they gave us. That's the same thing. Okay, Asia Oceania. Okay, so this is the new one. I'm assuming it's going to be this. We're starting to throw golds in immediately, man? Oh, they really aren't paying attention to anything, are they? With all of the, like, comments, I wouldn't go as far as saying backlash, but the comments about how you could make these fun. So Japan with 4 golds, New Zealand with 4 golds, India with 4 golds, China with 5 golds, Saudi with 6 golds, Turkey with 5 golds, Australia with 6, and Korea with 7 and no bronzes. Again, they have at least gotten rid of, for the most part, the ratings requirements, so that's fine. And again, this is the coolest idea ever. Just to repeat myself one more time, and the worst fucking execution I've ever seen in my life. All they had to do was add a player pick from each of these nations to these, and it would have been fun. It would have been fun. I personally still think they should have done more like bronze and silver, bronze and silver, bronze and silver, bronze and silver, 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 bronze and gold, bronze and gold. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Stuff like that. And again, okay, Nick, your idea of 3 player picks from New Zealand is too much. Okay, 2 player picks of 2 players, 64 rated with a dynamic image from New Zealand. Not really a big deal. Is that going to affect the game? You're going to make a couple of people from New Zealand happy that they got another player from their country as a dynamic. Similarly, Japan, 2 74 rated players with a dynamic as a player pick would immediately make this cool. China, 2 64 rated players as a dynamic to pick from. And then, because it is going to be repeatable one more time, you can technically get both players if you really want, right? India, 2 64 rated players. Turkey, 2 74s. Saudi Arabia, 2 74s. Australia, you could even make it like 280 rateds. Who cares? Korea could have made it 281 or 282 rateds. Anyways, cool idea from EA Sports. Terrible execution, man. Terrible execution. Just meaningless. Just content released for the sake of releasing content, but with no actual thought process in the end result. Absolutely silly. And here's, I might crash out again. I crashed out on Friday for this, but once again, Captain's Challenge 2. Here's a Prime Mix Pack for some weird ass requirements that lead to nothing. Like, where is doing Captain's Challenge 1 in the objectives for something small? Captain's Challenge 2, 3, 4, 5, and the end result gives you some random EVO. They just, same thing. They just lazily throw these out there. Now, maybe the one good change for Monday is that we got 80 by 2s instead of 79 by 2s. So that's cool. Is it going to be 6 rares again? It's going to be 5 rares and 1 non-rare. Okay? It's a change. I'm not going to be negative. That's fine. It's a change. We've had 5 weeks of 79 by 2s for 6 rares. It's cool that they decided to make a change. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not going to be negative for the sake of being negative here. Oh, Reginald got herself a... what is this? Oh, a flashback. Remarkable years as a national team captain. Holy moly. I feel like this card's going to be quite meta with the Anticipate Plus. Well, if you're still playing this game with regards to just winning... Wow. I mean, that's a 285s and an 84 with no inform requirements. I feel like it's fair. I feel like it's fair. Yeah. Reginald looks good. Nice. STN, Vidic. No, that's old. Oh, goodness. Okay, so... All right, so that's it for content. For SBCs, did we get a new EVO today? I have so many EVOs to do now, guys. What am I at? 6, 7 EVOs to do. Oh my good God. 7 EVOs to get through. 7 EVOs to get through, boys. I have so much grinding to do. No EVOs today? No, God. Did I say 6, 7? Oh my Lord. I did, I think. 7 days to get through those. Anything else? Ew.
Hey, man.
All right. Oh, Jay Sully. Thank you very much, good sir. Appreciate the resub. So Monday's content is another dead one of those league things, which again was such a cool idea, just terribly executed by EA, in my opinion. I'm gonna do it anyways, but I think terribly executed. Oh, who's this? Alex Greenwood. Dang. Wait, another player in there? Oh, England. Oh, 1500 SP. Complete these challenges to earn England-themed Vanity Evolution reward. A pack in moments, Alex Greenwood. All rewards untradeable. Play 5 with 3 English. Oh, what's this? Earn an EVO that grants Bruiser and Fullback Plus. So we'll probably give that to Goodmanson. Score 10. Wait, what was it? Assist 5? Okay, so we got to get assists with Goodmanson. That's kind of cool. Score 10 from the WSL. What? How many? So you get 2,000 SP for doing this. Win 5 matches, basically anywhere. Okay, that's cool. That's another cool thing if you're still bothering with gameplay. Right? What's this? Is this new? Flash Rush. EVO. Quick step, wing back plus. So hold on. I have someone that's a subscriber to my channel who was undoubtedly gifted a sub. why are you so negative about FC these past 3-4 years? Not when you got rank 1 in 21, because you are so hypocrite human being. And don't forget that you created the rats. You are a OG of FIFA. Back in the day, you spent a poop of money in packs promoting to kids to spend on this game. So a multitude of things. I was getting rank 1 up until even last year. I got rank 2 last year. So trying to say that I was not critical of the game when I was getting rank 1, which actually I was getting Elite 1 back in the day and rank 1. The only year I haven't gotten rank 1 was last year. We got rank 2. Is not accurate because, as I've said, up until FC 24, I was getting rank 2. So that's, first of all, not correct. And, I mean, you saying I created rats, I don't know how that's possible, but I can't really argue that. I guess that just depends on what your definition of a rat is. If you consider someone that wants their community to play fun football, to play attacking football, to use players they love, and they're inspired by in real life, instead of using the meta players, if you consider what I just described there as a rat, then I guess maybe I did create rats, I suppose. And back in the days, spending money on the game, I actually was always someone, even when spending money, was saying that no one should spend money on this game, and that the FC section and FC pack section should be 18 plus or 21 plus. Children shouldn't even have access to the store. So how do I know you've not really watched any of my content? Is by just writing some weird stuff like that. I hope you have a better day, brother. You clearly do not watch my content. Outside of the fact that you called me a FIFA OG, which I appreciate. Thank you. I indeed am. Anything else is not really accurate towards what you said, but hopefully my response is enough for you to maybe reassess. Does EA accept poop as a monetary balance? Maybe they do. That guy's gonna get no free mustache rides. Maybe he needs a mustache ride. Maybe. Anyways, on that absolute bombshell, I think we'll call it for the day for FC. I do not feel like going through the menus and doing League SBCs and doing the Euro in EU stuff. I might do that today when Ethan's at soccer practice, so that we can open those packs tomorrow. But I'm just gonna grind where and when I feel like grinding, and I'm not overly inspired to grind the game right now. There's no LEEDS players in packs. I have about 8,000 games to play with the LEEDS players that I don't want to do. So I think we're gonna call it there. God bless you guys. We'll see you tomorrow for another day of 6 p.m. content that hopefully is ever so slightly better.
Amen.